Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at Pop! OS 21.10, and we're going to be doing this inside of VMware. So prepare yourself. Should be fun. Now, the installer has changed slightly. Yeah, let's just don't encrypt at all. Just slightly, not like a big overhaul or anything, but it did, in fact, change. All right, so we're on the desktop. Let's run through the setup. As you can see, this new window pops up that allows you to choose your preferred layout. I'm going to go with an actual dock, and it allows you to change everything to the right side, so there's nothing in the middle. This is pretty cool. It's the new application switcher. And of course, you can use gestures for easier navigation. And there's dark mode and light mode, of course, and location services off or on. It's up to you. Even though we just turned those on, it's not guessing where we are. And pretty much start using Pop! OS. Now, we already have 2 updates that we need to install, but I want to go over what else is new inside of this new release, because that's why we're here, right? So first off, this comes with GNOME 40, so it's going to be a lot smoother and a lot better off. GNOME 40 seems to be way better than GNOME 38 ever was. So check this out, see? We are on GNOME 40.4. Now, whether that will get updated or not to the newest version of GNOME, we don't know, because GNOME 42 is shaping out to be amazing. And, I want it to be something worth upgrading to. Show applications will bring up this new launcher. If you don't like this and you want to use the GNOME 40 method, I'll show you how to disable everything you need in a second. But I like this. Office, utilities, system, and you can create one for games if you want, I'm guessing, or if you install a game, it will automatically create the folder you want. And of course, we have extensions. So let's go over the extensions that are installed. So again, there's the Cosmic Dock, turn off or on, Cosmic Workspaces, you can turn that off and on. That way you'll have the GNOME 40 experience, which personally, in my experience, is better than the Cosmic Workspaces. You can turn desktop icons off and on. This is, I believe, the thing that changes everything. So if we turn this off, you'll notice that none of this works. Show launcher, right? But if we hit the Windows button, it's the original GNOME 40 experience. So it's up to you. Now, the kernel is new, I believe, too. It's 5.15, so we're going to check that out real quick. 5.15 is a very stable kernel. I run it on Arch without an issue. And hit enter. Yep, it's 5.15 generic kernel. So I already showed you the application thing, so it pops up. But here's the thing. If you hit the super key and A, that pops up the new application menu, which is pretty nice. Now, what is also really cool is they've added better multi-monitor workflows as well. So if you have a multi-monitor, you can do that too and just have a nearly flawless experience. They've hardened what is called OS upgrades. So in other words, if you have a new kernel coming out and you don't know if the NVIDIA driver is compatible, pretty much System 76 will test ahead of time. If they find it's compatible, they will release it. You will upgrade your drivers without issues. Now, this is pretty much it besides the auto tiling, vertical workspace switcher, the multi-touch gestures. I don't know what the hell bespoke means. I'm not a hipster. It's not one of my favorite things to learn these little hipster words, but the cool app store definitely is always a must. And despite the experiences Linus Tech Tips have had, this is a solid distro for those people who just want to jump in and get gaming. And don't worry, installing Steam will no longer kill your desktop environment. That was a bug that was because of the GNOME side, not because of Pop! OS. GNOME trusted Pop! OS. Pop! OS trusted GNOME enough not to make this mistake, and they ended up making it anyway. They didn't vet a proper update, and the Steam libraries and the GNOME libraries were not compatible, and that's what caused the issue to begin with, and that's a problem all on its own. So Pop! OS was not at fault in a way, but they were. I mean, honestly, if there's a GNOME update going out, you should always test every scenario, including in testing and installing every application you can. It's always good to vet your updates. It's also important for a stable environment. Now, the coolest part about this release is System 76 has switched to their own repos and will no longer be using Ubuntu repos. Yay! No more garbage from Canonical. And honestly, I trust that process a whole lot more with them behind the wheel than I ever would with Canonical behind the wheel, because I've had nothing but bad experiences with Canonical, and Pop! OS has always improved upon that horrible experience and made it something that I've loved more than anything. Now, did they add any new backgrounds? Anything would be nice. Anything at all. Backgrounds, something. They did not. That's unfortunate. So let's go with the tried and true classic. This one. We always choose this one, don't we? Here we go. And I don't know if it's actually going to refresh or not, because we are in a VM and I am limited on RAM, as you know. I'm sending this laptop back, by the way, guys, and I'm going to be getting a different one that has 16 or 32 gigs of RAM and a 3070 instead of a 3050 Ti. So if you guys want to help out with being able to let me pay for that so I can keep on releasing amazing content or content in general, then all you have to do is just rewatch the ads, rewatch the videos and let the ads flow. That helps the most, and it's the easiest thing to do. I know ads can be annoying, but hey, if it helps, it helps. Because sometimes we can be in hard situations, and I would really like to afford that new laptop because we'd be able to do a lot of really cool things with it. So this new version of Pop! OS is honestly really cool. And I don't know what to say besides that. I mean, I really, really do enjoy the aesthetics, especially the icons, the folder icons. Uh, the ability to just jump in and do things the way that you want them done. That has always been the experience of, you know, GNOME and Pop! OS as a whole. Now, I do know that Pop! OS is now making their own desktop environment, and it's going to be built out of Rust. I'm not a fan of Rust, but if you've had good experiences, comment them below. I will definitely check out that new desktop environment when it comes out. It's probably going to look exactly like this, and I honestly hope it doesn't look exactly like this, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not really that much of a fan of the design of the current Cosmic. Uh, I would prefer if things were completely optional, like everything was optional during startup. So let's close all this out. And thank you guys. We're reaching 20,000 subscribers again. I want to thank you for all your help, all the likes, all the views, all the amazing comments as of late. And I hope 2022 will be better for me personally in my personal life and better for you. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, go back, rewatch the video again, the ad section, whatever you want to do to help out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.